Hello, everybody. Captain Marvel here. We're probably going to be starting with some kind of tier list, making the Resident Evil skins. Hopefully, you guys enjoy. So we're gonna kind of go with sort of like how I mean it is from sort of like before the other skins came out, the new ones. But whenever they update the new ones, I will make an update video for what comes out to be here. And from what I've seen so far and stuff like that, they haven't, like I said, this is just from like whenever the skins came out before. They haven't added like the new ones or anything. So we're gonna go with it, and we're gonna kind of sort of like think which ones are our best like tier list skins, and like which ones are best and which ones are like uh seen so far and stuff like that. So hopefully you guys actually like kind of would agree with this with me. Well, I don't know. Some probably might disagree, but we'll go with it. Some might agree, some might disagree, but we'll go with it. So here we go, guys. I guess we'll start from left to right, and I would say for a fact that some of these skins are great. Some of them are just, some of these are good, some are bad, but that's how I can say it. Can't say too much, but I'm gonna start ahead and start with the all the way from the bottom to the top. And here's what we're gonna go with here. So give me a sec here while we sort of like figure it out here. We're gonna go ahead and put in Fang and I forget Felix as one of the weirdest skins of so far, especially the way that it is. I feel like they are skins, but they're not like they're like sort of in the bottom tier. I could just say that. And then I guess we'll move in with the others. We're just gonna kind of put these in the very bottom because I don't. I used to play them, but not much to the extent to the point. I think they're like nice. I think they're like nice cost. They're like nice things that they can do with it, but they don't still up to the whole up to the what it is. So now for our C tier, I think these are the two last ones I think for a fact. The next one would be is C tier, which is sort of like it's good, but it's not up there with like the S tiers. So this is my sort of take on this. And we're gonna go with our C tier, and I think some of these are interesting. So I'm gonna put like maybe Chev up here, and maybe Carlos. I think because they're up there. They're good, but they're not like sort of like there. They're sort of they're good additions. They're like sort of like representative of what the character's supposed to be. Um, as well as like I do love these characters. But just the way that it look like it's just something like not really to that point. I'm gonna throw in a couple other ones that are in here that are not. Uh, I think I'm just gonna throw in this Nemesis Blight skin is another one. I'm gonna throw. I'm not too sure if people play Blight skin on Nemesis, but there is another one like this where it's kind of like they don't have it on this version, but if they did, I'll put it in. It's kind of it's basically like a Wesker version like that, but it's like this and not like the best skin out of it. So for Nemesis, even though for a fact that they do have a new recently, but they haven't updated. The next skin I will probably throw in here before the Nemesis, I think it's probably gonna be this Leon R2 one. And now with this skin, it's a great skin, but I'm not feeling it too much. Um, so I think these can stay there. Um, now I think I would put so I think that's supposed to be the C tier. I think that's fine. That stays how it is. B tier. Now the B tiers are sort of like skins that I feel like they're good. They're also good, but I haven't used them as much. And I'm not putting in a lot of these, so I'm just gonna kind of go with the or I can probably what I can do is I could put here I could put Chris up here and I could put Claire, even though that these are skins. These are skins that are like sort of like they're actual characters, but they're also characters that don't really have resemblance. They do have resemblance from the character, what they are, but I put those up in B tier because I think they're good. They're not bad. So I would say to put the same as Hunk. Hunk is another one that goes up there too. So he can go up there. And I think I'm trying to think here for you. We'll probably put Okay. Now here's what I'm gonna kind of get into more in descriptive here when it comes to sort of this being like this is fine, and this is fine. Now I think these are like sort of A tier skins, and now these are skins that I feel like between S and A tier, there's a lot of good ones out here. So I would have to combine both of them here with at least one tier, but at the same time, I could probably put maybe Chris a little bit up to the A tier because I think his skin is great. And actually, no, it's not. It's a good skin, but I feel like it's missing a little bit more of a detail. Um, so speaking of which, though, A tier would be skins that I feel like they are really good, and I feel like some of these are. This is just the way that I put it into it. So I would put in A tier. Let's put in the RE4 Leon, which I do think is great. But also, we're gonna put in the RE2 Leon on this one. Which is these are great skins. These are pretty perfect skins. I'm gonna go ahead and put in Jill as well. And here in A tier, she has a. I think her most recent one. I think would be. It would be this one. Would be a little bit higher than that one. I'm throwing this in here for because I feel like this is the original and it's the remake, and I love both of them, so I think it's good. Um, and then I'm gonna put maybe Ada probably in A tier. I think she fits well with not B tier but A tier. I think I love that design. I also do like the design of her um, when she's in agent mode or something like that in R2. Um, I'm probably gonna put maybe Rebecca, I guess, and Rebecca's great too. I love her original and her star cowboy. I'm not like I would play a lot of Rebecca, so I would just go with the original. I think her cowboy suit's not the one that's making me kind of go with it here. And I think the original Nemesis would probably be in B and A tier, the original. I feel like that's a great skin, even though it's a remake. And then I would have to go with I think this is correct. I think this is the way that I see it from me. I think this is exactly like I said, the only ones I'm sort of like going with here is that this is how that's supposed to be. And I think for S tier now I only have like three left, and I feel like I could probably move one up there to S tier. I'm not 100% sure how it's gonna fit here, but I think we're gonna go with it. We're gonna go with probably because I do play him. Uh, but I really want okay, so that you can stay there because I do play this character a lot, so I'm gonna put him a little bit higher. I love the Stars outfit, so Starfrost outfit's the best. And I would have to put the Jill outfit, I think, in also on the Stars outfit. I think that's a great S tier. The only thing I would probably switch up a little bit this year is because I feel like some of this is just the way I see it. A lot of these could probably be, like I said, like a S tier, which is great, but this is the way I see it. So I think that, you know, we can't go wrong with the originals, by the way, or Stars outfits, by the way. But that's the best. I think the RE5 outfit, I'm probably gonna have to put this one a little bit to B tier because I feel like it's good, but I think it's more recent, and I think the Stars outfit's the best so far. The Stars outfits are the best because I think I love that. I would say the same for the RE4 remake Leon, but even though that's a great game, the skin in general is good. But I don't like I said I do play Leon a little bit, but I think like I would say Verified that his RE2 is a lot better than I don't know. I think RE4 is better than RE2 skin. That's good. I would say Verified. Then the Jill, I think I would say the original would have to go up a little. No. Actually, yes, the original for I think Jill Valentine is like great. It's up there. I think the remakes are good, but they kind of like lower down a little bit due to for the fact that it's there. Um, I mean, I would say the same for Rebecca, but I don't play too much Rebecca. But I do love her Stars outfit, even though like it's from the original. I think that it's there. So I think that this is it. I think this is the way I see it. I don't know if anyone would agree with me or disagree with me here, but like would kind of say yes or no to this. But this is the way I see it, and I think that it might be a little bit changes a little bit. There might be some stuff where I feel like some of these skins are not there where it's supposed to be. But this is just like I said, this is just my first tier list, so we're gonna go with kind of like this, and I think it might be a great idea to sort of leave it how it is. And I think this is good because I feel like I said, the only thing I could probably say for a fact is that you know, uh, I think I got most of them correctly, the way that I see it. Whenever they put in the update for the rest, there might be a little change to this, but for now, I think this is fine. So we do have everything that's supposed to be here. Um, so I think I think this is correct. I really think that I do like this tier list, and I think hopefully everyone kind of like goes with it. I know for a fact people might be thinking, "Oh my god, it's just a tier list," but you know, it is a tier list, yes. So it is a tier list, and I think this is how I see, the semblance of the Resident Evil Dead by Daylight skins here, for just the Resident Evil characters in general. So, if like I said, if there's any changes, like I said, there might be changes, but whenever they do the next updates, because I do love the next update skins for some of these, especially the way that it is. But I think this is probably going to be a little bit shorter. I think for you guys, I think it's not going to be like close to something. But this is how I see it. So I go with the two lower ones at the very bottom of the skins. I could probably put the Nemesis skin down here too because I feel like it's not the best Nemesis skin. So I'm probably gonna move him down the Nemesis skin here. I feel like it's a nice addition, but it doesn't really kind of fit there. So I think that skin belongs there. Everything else I think is fine. Yeah, I think I finally decided to move him down there because I feel like because I had him in C and I just realized about it and I was like, I don't really play that skin as much. It's a great addition to Nemesis, but I feel like it's just basically him being he's just kind of infected with more of what it is. And I think that maybe I can probably move something around here a little bit, but I feel like that's fine how it is. The C tiers are fine. I feel like I could probably move this Leon skin. This is kind of really difficult, but I feel like I can probably. No, I think he's fine how he is, even though I don't really play the skin. So I think that it should be its own tier. Where these skins are not there. Like I said, I don't play none of these characters. I don't play none of the suits. Some of these, like, that's the reason why I think that these are makes sense to be here. Uh, and then when it comes to the B tier, I feel like that's fine. Maybe I could probably put Hunk a little bit lower, even though he feels like it's just like I said, it's a Legion skin. I know for a fact it's a Legion, so I think I might need to move that a little bit. There we go. So that's why I probably move the Rebecca skin a little bit higher than the Hunk skin because I feel like it. I see probably the reason why I decided to put her a little bit higher, but that's fine. A little bit lower and a little bit close to what that is. And then now I'm kind of considering to kind of put the Wesker skin, not this skin, the RE5 skin, which I love the RE5 skin, but I feel like it's probably a B tier. I think it is. And then I mean, I I would say for a fact that it's not a bad skin, but actually no, I think it still belongs up there. It is still a good Wesker skin. It's his original RE5 skin, which I think it's good. Um, no, I think no, he stays up there. I just think that he's like that RE5 skin is great. I know it's just like RE5 iconic skin, but it's not like his sort of like the reason why I think that the star skins are the best is because it has the I do love the original RE skins. So I think that I can probably put maybe Rebecca's skin up there. I know it's like the original, so I would say for a fact that I do love her skin, but I think it might need to be here. I'm gonna move Jill's RE3 outfit there. That's fine because it's like the RE4 remake. That's good. That stays how it is. Then the Jill's is probably the second, and I think yeah, because it makes sense. Because then we have the RE2. Yeah, it's not like I'm kind of hating on some of these characters. I'm just kind of going with the way that it is. maybe no. I think I need to put Wesker skin a little bit higher than the Nemesis skin because I feel like I do play Nemesis as well. But I do like his RE3, but I feel like it's a little bit in the back. That's just how I see that. Okay. I'm not gonna change anything on the S tier because I think that these are great skins. These are original skins. These are interesting skins. I think these are sort of like the top three I think I have right here for at the moment. So I think this is fine. I think that I think this is fine. Yeah, if I think that yeah, this is definitely fine. I think this is good. I think that by the way it is like I said, whenever they start adding the next skins, there might be some changes. But at the meantime, we're gonna leave it how it is for now. And whenever they start updating it, I might make a new video with it. And I think this is good. I'm glad you guys are. Well, I think whoever is watching, by the way, I do appreciate it. By the way, it's great that they're kind of sort of like going. Like whoever's watching, by the way, that thank you so much for watching. By the way, kind of had to explain some stuff a little bit for before I started to kind of go with this, but I think this is good. I think this is kind of how I see it. So, alrighty, guys, it's Captain Marvel here. We're going to be signing up tonight, but thank you guys for actually watching a tier list of the Resident Evil skins from the previous version before they were at the newest ones, which when they do, by the way, I will make a separate tier list for this because I think it'd be a great idea. Alrighty, guys, it's Captain Marvel here. We're signing out. Thank you guys for watching. I think we're going to leave it like this for now. I think I might want to take a little photo of this real quick here so I have an idea how it's going to feel. And maybe you guys can probably like either like it or not. It's up to you guys, but I think you guys will like this. I think it's a pretty great idea. Let me just take a photo of this real quick. Actually, I'll take a photo after. But I think this is fine. Alrighty, guys, Captain Marvel here. We're signing off. Thank you guys for watching the tier list video of Resident Evil skins here. And I hope you guys, like I said, make sure you drop a like and a subscribe. I do appreciate some of this that's going on here, so I think it's great. So I think it's good. Alrighty, guys. We're signing out. Thank you guys. Peace.